Good morning, everybody. Nick Bunch here, Operations Section Chief with California Incident Management Team 4 with our final briefing for the Diamond Complex and Middle Fork fires. Tomorrow at 0700, the Southern Area Gold Team will be taking command of the incident and will continue the briefings from there. On the Diamond Complex, we have 32 fires, 30 of which are contained, and we're sitting at 11,152 acres. That's up 0 acres from yesterday, and we're currently at 77% contained, up 3% from yesterday. On the Middle Fork fire, we're sitting at 5,281 acres. That's up 0 from yesterday, and we're currently at 42% contained. That's up 5% from yesterday. So moving on to our operational updates, we'll start with the Middle Fork fire. Crews are continuing to repair and chip the 230 road and the interior roads between there and the Middle Fork fire. They have about one more day left of chipping, and the repair will continue for several more days. But things are going really good here, and they'll be continuing to the north. On the north side of the Middle Fork fire, between the North Park entrance and the 230 road on this dozer line here, crews are continuing to repair. A lot of good work going on in there, and they'll be continuing for the next several days. On the North Park entrance road, crews are continuing to remove the vegetation that was cut for the indirect line there, and they're continuing for today. They'll be shutting down for the weekend, as the North Park entrance will be open for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, with both ways of traffic available to the public. So really excited about that. Moving on to the Middle Fork itself, we have 4 crews inserted into the fire's edge on the northeast, the southeast, and southwest corners, and they're going to continue slowly working through the hot edge, trying to limit any potential fire spread and extinguish any heat that they may find. Things are going well, but really tough country out there, and so it'll be slow moving. Moving on to the trail, Lamolo and Uya fires. All 3 of those fires remain in patrol status. Most of the equipment's been backhauled, and repair is going on those fires. We will continue patrolling them just to see if any heat does pop up, but things are looking really good there. Moving on to the Potter fire. Potter fire is still our number 1 priority. On the Potter fire, crews are working the eastern side down into Nancy Creek and back to the south, all mop up, securing, and getting hose lay in there to make sure that stays in its current footprint. But crews are making really good progress. It is slow moving, but we are working towards getting containment on that flank. On the northern portion of the Potter fire, we're making really good success. The slopovers on the 2154 road have all been contained. Crews have been mopping up for several days, and we're starting to see containment in that area. It's cooling down really well. On the western flank of the Potter fire, similar situation. Crews are mopping up and securing the direct hand line that was put in, and things are going out as we speak. Looking really good. As you see here on the southern portion of the Potter fire here on the west, there's an area where the fire breaks away from the containment line. It's an indirect line that's in there. That's an old burn scar. It's not carrying fire very well, so crews are working in there to make sure that there's no fire spread, but it's going really well. They're just not constructing direct hand line. They're putting out heat as they find it. Moving on to the Pine Bench fire. On the southeast side of the Pine Bench fire, you can see down here at drop point 80 on the 138 highway, back all the way to drop point 83 on the north side of the Camel Humps. Crews are patrolling and finding small areas of heat that they're mopping up, but that's looking really good and going out rather well. On the northern portion of the Pine Bench and the western side in the Boulder Creek Wilderness, the fire's been hung up on the burn scar for over a week there, and is just showing isolated sections of heat. And so we're having small groups of people go out there, identify that, and work with aircraft to start putting those out. It's not a continuous hot edge, and so we'll be intermittently working the areas of heat as they're identified either by aircraft or by infrared. Moving on to the middle of the map, the Lost, the Trep, the Brody, the Fish Fire, the Emerson Fire, and all the other series of fires within. All of those are contained in various stages of patrol and mop-up and backhaul of equipment, and we are starting to repair in that area and do some chipping. Things are going really well. We do have initial attack group staff today. The initial attack group is going to be patrolling some of the old fires, making sure that there's no heat in them, and they'll be prepared to respond to any new starts that may occur from any source, either the lightning that occurred several days ago, which could have some holdover fires that might pop up in this drying trend that we're in, or any new starts that may come from other sources. That's our briefing for today. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.